It's your neck.
Hello? Yeah. Oh. You think I know how to use one of these by now? Oh. How are you guys doing? Yeah. By a round of applause, who was here last time? All right. So what I need you guys to do is pretend like you haven't heard these jokes before. That's okay. This is crazy. Doing comedy, I never thought I would be on the set of The Importance of Being Earnest. Or find myself on the set of Importance of Being Earnest and have someone having to go to the bathroom on the set of Importance of Being Earnest. I don't know. I don't know how Oscar Wilde would feel about that, but I feel like he'd have something really clever to say. So, I don't know. So, yeah, part of my duties of this is kind of diving into the book world and figuring out what's been going on and figuring out how to make it funny. The harsh reality for me is there's not a lot of interesting stuff that goes on in the book world as far as like juicy news goes. So, as far as I know, what's today, April 11th, right? I had to go back to like January to find news stories to write jokes on. So, I don't know. Maybe if some of the authors here could, step it up a little bit, have a night out on the town, get involved in some scandalous stuff, so I have more stuff to write about. These are actually all new jokes. These would be perfect for the Tonight Show. They'd be even more perfect for tonight. Actually, I'm going to let you guys judge, so I appreciate your honesty. Or not. Just laugh. Okay. This is what's going on in the book world, you guys. A conservative group, Morality and Media, named Barnes & Noble as a top facilitator of porn. That was just a setup. Maybe I should just stick to setup. Now, Barnes & Noble was named as a top facilitator of porn, which probably explains why most people just go there to use the bathroom. To be fair, any place with a free Wi-Fi connection is a facilitator for porn. My apartment is a facilitator. Let's see what else is in the literary news. An Estonian man has returned a book 69 years late, blaming a World War II bombing that damaged the library for the late return. Even stranger, the book was Bullshitting Librarians for Dummies. My notes just say hold for laughter. So, don't mind me if I do that. Japan has created what's claiming to be the smallest book ever printed, which means they don't know about an even smaller book I've printed called Things I Understand About Women. The cover of the book is a 1-to-1 scale drawing of my penis. Yeah. Let's see what else. In honor of the 200th year anniversary of Pride and Prejudice, scenes from Jane Austen's novels are being commemorated as stamps. So congratulations, Post Office, I'm giving up. All part of their plan to make themselves even more irrelevant. Post Office. I miss those guys. Let's see. So research by English scholars allege that Shakespeare was prosecuted for tax evasion and hoarding. I'd tell you more, but since it's Shakespeare, I only read the Cliffs Notes. And I was an English major. Guilty. A young Pakistani girl who was shot in the head by the Taliban is getting $3 million to publish a memoir. It's the largest advance for a book based on head trauma since Snooki's memoir. Snooki as a punchline always works. That's just, you guys might not know a lot about comedy, but that's a fail-safe. Thank you for laughing. Publication of Jane Goodall's new book has been delayed after it was discovered that parts were lifted from online sources. But on the bright side, there's free excerpts of Jane Goodall's new book on Wikipedia. Cheers, guys. Profits at Random House have gone up 75% because of sales for 50 Shades of Grey. Also because of 50 Shades of Grey, readers' nipples. Just getting you guys warmed up. There was some pretty salacious stuff that went down the last time I was here. So. Twilight author Stephanie Meyer says she hasn't read 50 Shades of Grey because it's too smutty. Way to have standards, writer who's rich from sexy vampires. It's nice to know she has standards about other people's writing. I take it you guys are Stephanie Meyer's fans. That's the impression I'm getting. Or good jokes, that's okay. The official AP Style book announced that it will no longer condone the use of the term illegal to describe a human being. So now it's more offensive to call someone illegal than it is Kardashian. I brought my sound effects guy. Not paying him, because I have no money. DC Comics has introduced a new lesbian, gay, transgender, and bisexual friendly character. It's a superhero named the Incredible Yeah, I got pages of these. What time you guys, what's your curfew? Okay. According to sources, Honolulu and Chicago are vying to be the site of Barack Obama's presidential library. Yep. While the only site bidding to become Joe Biden's library is a Delaware Chuck E. Cheese. Stephanie Myers and Joe Biden. I'm learning a lot about my audience. All right. Let's wrap it up, all right? It's National Poetry Month. I'm sure you guys are aware of that, right? Book crowd, National Poetry Month. This summer, a British poet plans to walk 260 miles along England's coast to trade readings of his poetry for food and shelter. It's part of a lifetime quest to disappoint his parents. You guys have been fantastic. I have to introduce the people with real talent tonight. People that don't need a microphone because they're not that insecure like me. So let me introduce the first author of the evening. Race car driver Kate Riley searches for her friend's killer while also dealing with the fallout from sending a NASCAR star to the hospital. Author Tammy Kaler reads from her mystery thriller, Breaking Points, the second book in the Kate Riley mystery series. So please give a warm round of applause for Kate Riley.